Why are you holding me up?
All right.
I've been here the whole time working.
Live.
I just slid in moments ago.
Say that all the progress.
Yeah, all the progress I've gotten while I was here working.
You ready to romper room?
Hi everybody. Are we ready to romper room? Does it feel romper roomish?
It's time.
It's time. All right. Sean Fenner, Hugo Cordialete, Sean Regal, Haunted Swamp Adventure, Troy B, Big Dog Masks, Warmonger, it's been a while.
Bye-bye.
John Sheffield, Ike Camacho. Did I say Troy B?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Troy B, you get two. Okay, Jennifer, pew, 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 pew. Cooper Mundheim. Cooper is going to intern here with us eventually, because apparently Cooper has a life or something and can't do it tomorrow. Chase Perry.
That's all true.
That's it. That's everybody.
Hi guys.
I'm making a thing.
Lottie Dottie, everybody.
We like to party.
We like to party. We like to party. I'm going to do this sculpture very different than I normally do.
Oh,
I'm not going to,
This is fresh and
I'm just going to start sculpting it. I know that doesn't
You're going in?
sound weird, but
Cooper says yes.
Cooper's been to like 27 monster camps, but
28.
yeah, maybe it's 28.
Festival of Fears says hello.
Hello, Festival of Fears.
Sure.
Uh-oh.
Zoom here for a second.
Uh-oh.
We'll be hiding.
I got my
You have a Festival of Fears shirt on.
shirt on.
And there's Festival of Fear things going on over here.
It's true. We're doing Festival of Fears
Festering
things.
fear things. I have.
Yeah, okay.
Like,
That's
this,
better.
people say stuff, but
Yeah.
I bet I was working on 30 different projects today.
Yeah.
There were a lot of things going on.
I
A lot of
was-
moving parts today.
Had a lot of things.
Ashton Jones says hello, everyone.
Hello, Ashton Jones.
Sean Fenner asked, what you sculpting?
A duck. I'm sculpting a creature for a haunt in California, in Fresno. The haunt is Fresno Fright Nights, and we're making a lot of costumes for them. So that's fun.
Jennifer Pugh says, I saw the video of Carl chasing that poor old lady with head trimmers.
Oh yeah,
That
yeah,
poor
yeah,
old
yeah.
lady is Alex.
So that is also.
I feel worse now.
That is an homage to, I think it's Exorcist 2, where there's a hospital scene
I'm sure.
where the guy does that with edge clippers, and like I wanted to recreate that scene. It's a very startling moment.
Edson Luke says, hello.
Hello, Edson. Good to see you on. Good to see everybody on.
Big Dog says, Stacy, hello. Hi.
I have been in the shop a lot today, but it's been like fits and spurts, you know? And my goal here, I'm not going to do an Allen on this. I'm just going to sculpt it as if I were not Allen.
How's that working?
So far, so good.
Who are you sculpting like then?
What's that?
Who are you sculpting like then?
Oh, well, I'm looking at my reference and I'm doing what the reference does. I want to do things a certain way, and you don't grow if you don't do stuff different sometimes.
We're iterating.
That's your favorite word recently.
It is, because I really like it. Like both in mouthfeel and also
Iteration?
and what it means. Like
I think my favorite word is onomatopoeia.
it's a good word.
Crepuscular.
Sorry.
Crepuscular is also a good word.
Corpuscular?
Crepuscular.
Crepuscular?
Crepuscular. It's what cats are. They hunt at night.
What's corpuscular?
I think maybe you are thinking
Does it involve the vascular
I
system?
was gonna say, I thought
Yeah.
one of them was with your blood movement or something.
It sounds like it is.
yeah.
Oh,
We had a freeze for a moment. I was like, why is it not doing the thing? Festival of Fear says, ooh, what you got?
Rue is working on a cockroach right now.
It's not a secret.
What, is it a secret?
No.
I don't think it's a secret.
Okay, good.
That's their thing. This is Hiya Gang. Warmonger says, Howard the Duck. Scuba Steve says hello.
I was so mad at the Howard the Duck movie when I was a kid.
Oh?
Yeah, because like you're gonna make a superhero movie, but you picked Howard the Duck. Like, like you might as well do Spider-Ham.
Isn't he supposed to be in like more things coming up?
I have no doubt because people are dumb.
Hey, wife.
No.
Thanks, wife, for delivering reference.
You didn't pitch your mustard.
Wife.
She's here. She's gone.
She's
Just
in.
like that. She's gone.
Slam that monster. Nice.
Swish!
Cobweb says Exorcist 3. Saw it in theaters.
Yeah, exit 3. Thank you, Cobwebs.
Ed says smash that like button as if it owes you a pocket cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger.
Sean Fenner says, Stacey, how you feeling? Good. Not as good as last week.
Yeah. That's the first time I've been like, maybe you should go home.
Like, let the record reflect, as having a good time as I was, still set the live up.
You did.
Troubleshot things on the live.
You did.
Yeah, doing okay. There's been a lot of sitting today, so my back leg is irritating me, but we're fine. Keith Weave says, gotta work. I'll try and listen.
All right, man.
Coach says, my favorite word is niblet. Okay, gotta go.
Niblet. Niblet's a good word.
Good word.
My favorite word is wallaby.
Wallaby.
Wallaby. Okay.
Wallaby has mouthfeel that you just can't beat.
Spooky Sprouts says, hey everyone.
I don't know. The word mouthfeel makes me uncomfortable. Like I can't be the only one, right? Like you guys both just said mouthfeel like it's no big deal. I don't want any mouthfeel, please.
Big Dog asks, you all in the shop?
That mouthfeel reminds me of working at Gatorland.
Oh yeah?
Because they didn't if they wanted to know what something was, they would just go buy it.
Yeah.
They couldn't
Sure.
check. They didn't check it out with their hands.
Yeah. That's
You
what
know.
their hands are for.
Right. So they would just go bite it, and they're giving it a mouthfeel.
Yep.
Sometimes
tonight we've
it's
got-
your knee, you know.
That's fair. Tonight we've got Rue, Alan, me, that's Stacy, not Shannon, and Bug is here somewhere doing bug things. Cooper Mannheim says, hi Rue!
Hi!
Lots of hello Shannon. Hello better.
So-
Hugo Cordialete says,
Cooper, I think you're going to get folded into helping us work on the Cryptid Museum because there's so many of those projects right now. Because we have to get 50 different cryptid exhibits done between now and when we open in September.
Don't do that math. Just don't do that math.
I'm most of the way to 3 finished.
Ooh, 47 left.
listen.
We
It's
have
gonna
more
make money, probably.
We have more than 47 days.
Spooky Sprout says, I'm late. Sorry, what are you building today?
We are sculpting a monster. This is a monster for a haunted attraction, Fresno, which we are doing consulting for, and we're having a grand time.
Big Dog says, what's Rue working on? And did I hear Bug?
Bug was here. You probably did hear Bug. Bug is kind of in and out. Every now and then Bug pops in to try on the cockroach, and then pops
Which is
back
what Rue's
out.
doing.
Bug is doing bug things. I think she's actually doing still piece things.
Just doing stuff.
Yeah.
Sean Fenner says, they think about wallabies in Tiny Kangaroo Down.
Tiny kangaroo down. Wait, what's that from?
No idea.
Tiny kangaroo.
It sounds really familiar, I just can't
Tiny
place it.
kangaroo down. What's that from? Someone tell me.
Captain Kangaroo?
No.
Just guessing.
No.
Cooper Mannheim says, ooh, Hugo Cordialete. He's cracking up.
What is tiny kangaroo? Now I need to know.
I have a magic box and unoccupied hands.
That's one of the things I appreciate about you, Stacy. You're willing to stop and look it up,
I will.
which is what I would do if I were able.
Oh, monsters.
1963. Rolf Harris.
I do remember Outback Jack.
A song by The Wiggles.
That sounds like a kid's song. Okay. I was a child once.
Not when the
Wiggles were not
thing.
around when you were a child.
Oh. Well, they
The
probably
song
did
was
a.
used by the WWF in the late 1980s as a theme song of enhancement talent wrestler Outback Jack.
Yeah, that makes sense.
There you go. Camacho from the wrestle theme song for WWF. Sean Fenner, giving us the lyrics.
Them's the words, yo.
And the words. Yeah. It also frustrates me when people don't want to just look it up.
Yeah.
Well, I'm like, but we could know.
Yeah, the knowledge is there at your hand.
Like, we could know right now. June Ritchie says, greetings, everyone.
If I were happy not knowing, I would move to Ohio.
Why Ohio?
Also in rotation on the Dr. Demento show.
Or is that something?
I've never seen the documentary.
completely missing?
Oh, you can listen? You have a radio show.
That's for cool people.
Isn't that where Weird Al got his start?
I have no idea.
Was the Dr.
I
Demento
thought
show?
Weird Al got his start. No, UHF, was that a Weird Al movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I
Okay.
think it came out after he had already had some
Yeah, he already
radio
had
success.
some pretty
Moderate
decent
success.
before UHF.
So the creatures that I'm doing, a lot of them are made up of these like wormy structures.
Edson says, I'm trying to hang, but cell service is horrible. I'll catch you later, we say. Bye, Edson.
So this is one of my favorite things now because it's come full circle. I am now copying AI artists. Ha-ha! They can sue me.
Sean Fenner says, yes, Weird Al got his start on the Dr. Demento show. Jennifer Pugh says, did you guys see Dark Sea Creation skin teddy bear on the news? I did. Somebody
No.
thought it was real human skin and was upsetting spaghetti about the teddy bear made of skin.
Yeah?
It's a Halloween prop from Dark Sea Creations, but they thought it was real and like got police involved and it was a whole thing.
We made human skin teddy bears.
Many moons ago.
02, we sold them at Transworld. The first one that we did was like an old man's head on top of a teddy bear, and we took off his ears and sewed them on top. So yeah, that was, and people loved it. So then we did a couple iterations of the teddy bear. That was forever ago. Yeah, but it's fun when you see an idea kind of come back around. And I had done it because I saw a teddy bear sewn out of chicken skin.
That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah. But it showed up on the news.
Yeah. Well, because people called the cops. They thought it was real.
They called the cops on who?
Let me see.
On someone who owned it?
No, they left it at a bus stop.
That's great.
Masato Case, it's good to see everyone.
Oh, we had a whole commercial for it where, you know, Grandpa's passed, but he can still play with the kids. Yeah, it was fun. That was a company that I worked for called Creature Crates. And the Creature Crates logo still shows up on the original, the first actor training DVD that I did. Like the Creature Crates logo pops up. And, yeah. That was a long time ago.
Yeah. This is authorities responded to a call about a teddy bear that appeared to be made of human skin. It was found near a gas station on, appropriately, Bear Valley Road. A deputy coroner was brought in, presumably with the same level of urgency one might bring an archaeologist to discover a newly discovered cursed sarcophagus. And sorry.
Rue has decided that he is going to Dremel all through the live tonight. So you'll get to hear this. Yeah. Maybe you could change the
I
gate
thought
on our
it used to
microphone.
censor well.
Let's find out.
Actually, you could move the microphone further away from Rue,
I could.
because it's closer to Rue than anyone else.
The trick is getting it in a place where it can hear you
And you.
and me. I'm gonna move myself back.
We don't want it to hear Rupert.
I just don't know that there's too much I can do about it.
A lot of times the noise filter does a really good job.
Yeah. And I was used to do a really good job. But we've changed setups quite a bit.
You can kind of see where this is going.
Yeah, I don't actually know.
Okay. Oh, I know how it is. I know how. You go into your sources. You go into your microphone source, and there's settings there. Yeah, properties, settings. The gate? Weird. Well, maybe we'll be done one day.
I'll stop journaling in just a second.
Oh, you could mold the other half of that mask.
I could.
No, I'm gonna come in early tomorrow and do that.
Filters doesn't actually give me anything to do it, so. Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Why would you arrest someone who just left their property?
I don't think they actually arrested anybody. That was but they did call the cops.
Yeah. You fool. I'd have been like, sweet, a free bear.
Yeah, I guess somebody got along with it. They did finally find the person who left it there, Sean Regan says. Jennifer Cruz says the old bank taker sounds pretty effed up.
It was pretty effed up.
Spooky Sprout says, do you put a release in the armature or does it peel off fairly easily after it dries?
Well, this is clay, so we're gonna do. I don't put a release in the armature. We make a plaster mold, and then we clean the clay out of the mold. Normally, it sticks to the mold more than it does to the bust.
If there's any bust exposed, we fasten it up. So.
Must be Wednesday.
Must be Wednesday. Sean Patterson, sounds like you're working at a dentist's office. Insert little Sean Porter's dentist's sign. When you're a dentist. Ashton Jones says, yes, they arrested someone for the human skin bear stuff, Sean. I had to do with causing panic, Sean Regan says. Huh.
Well,
Big
it's
dog
not.
says,
It's not their fault. Someone else panicked. I have panicked. Please arrest someone.
yeah, forensic pathologist double checked it. Yep, still not a teddy bear made of human skin.
Yeah, I'm sure they're not cheap.
Yeah, they sure did arrest him. Hector Corona 23 was arrested when we looked for causing a court emergency while knowing it to be false and intentionally and wrongfully planting evidence to falsely present it.
I just would have said, "Oh, sweet, you found my bear. Thank you." I don't know where I left that.
Do I need this? Yes.
Jennifer Hughes says, if I spent that much money on a skin bear, I wouldn't use it for a prank. It was like a $165 bear.
Yeah. Sure. The ones we sold were $100, and that was
In 2002?
2002.
Good lord.
I definitely set my.
Yeah, soldering iron on that.
Whoops.
Things are fine.
It's on the inside. It's fine.
Okay, so I'm totally liking this sculpt right now.
Yeah. He's looking a little scarecrowish.
Yeah, I don't mind that at all.
Yeah.
Which one in particular is this for?
Chemical meltdown. The backstory for that haunted house is that it's a chemical company that made the chemicals used in DNA research to unzip DNA and then to glue it back together. Which I just made up both of those. Those don't actually exist. But, you know, it's possible that there could be chemicals that did that one day. So, yeah, and they were trying all these different new vials to make stuff happen. A vial didn't work, B vial didn't work, C vial didn't work, nor D vial, But Evil did some stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Listen, I learned how to name stuff from He-Man, so
Yeah.
you're going to get some on-the-nose things that are easy to remember. My favorite Masters of the Universe anecdote is that the guys who designed the toys came up with like placeholder names, and then marketing renamed them. And the one guy was upset that they renamed who is now known as Merman, because he was known as Seaman. Can't imagine why they changed that name.
So
So, Fortnite
Mm-hmm.
is releasing skins
oh god, yeah.
for the Fantastic Four right now.
Okay.
That's
So
not how they
Fortnite
price
is
crazy.
releasing Fantastic Four.
Skins.
Foreskins. Got it.
They were talking about that on your art podcast when you were napping. It's like, that's almost as bad as there, you get 19 inches of venom. It's like, Fortnite, this is a children's game.
Sean Fetter says, Alan, how was your birthday after teaching?
You know what? I can't talk about how awesome my life is because it'll make everybody else sad. My life is freaking awesome.
He doesn't
My
know.
wife made me banana pudding, which was a gift from the gods, and my wife.
And you didn't even bring any in for us?
I finished it.
Oh,
She made me a,
personal fan pizza sized.
but thicker,
Yay.
yeah, of banana, and I ate all of it, and I'm not even ashamed. It was
Say less.
And for dinner, we had Illuminati's Chicago pizza flown in, and had that.
Floating.
Well, delivered.
Yeah. Well,
They deliver it
is,
frozen.
but yeah. I mean, that is the way it gets.
Tanner's over
Rocket.
here. Right now.
So, I frickin', and and then the after, and on my birthday, I only worked an 8-hour day. So it was pretty much like I had a day off.
Yeah.
So,
That's how.
Jennifer Pugh asked, do you guys still do parades? What do you hand out? Flyers, goodies, coupons?
you can hand out coupons, but often they don't want you to because of littering. And now they don't even want you to hand out candy because people drop too much candy or whatever. So normally you can't do much. Sometimes you can do beads, but a lot of like county parades really stomp down on, hey, please don't.
I Camacho says, you ever think about making a Manny Faces mask?
Manny Faces is one of my least favorite characters because he's a dude who has a head that spins. He's got a bucket on his head, and inside the bucket, a face shows up. It's a robot, a monster, or a person. And they have it that he's like this big actor, and that's why his faces change. Okay, but why is he fighting crime alongside he? Like, he should be a spy. I get being a spy, be a spy and then go turn into a monster, go to Snake Mountain and listen in and offer to help. Why is a bucket on your head? Don't worry about it. I'm a monster. I'm here to help. But they don't do that. So, yeah, I will not be making a Manny Faces mask. However, if you want to look like Manny Faces, get one of those like little bathroom garbage cans, cut a hole out for your face. You're almost done. Because he looks like he's wearing a garbage can on his head. You're laughing because how right I just was.
The only size for banana pudding is 2.
Oh man, and listen, I cannot eat banana pudding.
Firehouse banana pudding.
I cannot eat banana pudding anywhere else because it just tastes like chemicals and sadness. I cannot eat anyone else's banana pudding or anybody else's chocolate cake.
As it says, oh, happy early birthday, Miss Stacy. Is that sushi? Nice. Okay, thank you. Stricken Ghoul says, the pudding have vanilla wafer cookies in it?
Is that sushi?
It looks like sushi. A little.
Yes, the pudding does have vanilla wafers, and it had a baked meringue on top. Because I like my banana pudding cold. I do not want hot banana pudding. It is a baked banana pudding with meringue, and then she puts it in the fridge. So she bakes it the day before. That way, every time everything has a chance to homogenize.
Big Dog says, I forgot. Happy belated birthday.
You know what? No big deal. I got so many birthday wishes.
It's birthday month.
I'm a blessed man. I'll say that.
Yep.
Yeah, any birthday wishes within the month of July count.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's birthday month
For all of us.
for all of us.
Yeah, I'm still getting happy birthdays online. So
Masato says, no, not many faces. I watch this, but I want to be seen, man.
well, there are some folks who can help you.
Alright, I have a tiny bit more dremeling to do. I forgot an edge.
What the heck?
Is your grandpa cordless?
Yeah, he could Dremel somewhere else, but he wants to Dremel right between me and the microphone. It's right behind you. Like, you're perfectly lined up to Dremel in the mic.
Masato faces, new master of the universe, sushi faces. Karagoff says, good evening, still be speaking. Reapers, happy birthday, Alan.
Thank you.
Oh, this has context smith.
We're
Can't put
cracking
this
up
on
on
the show.
Colin says, hello, still beast.
Hello.
Hello, Colin.
Hi, Resurrect Costumes says, hello, creepy beats. What up, Rob?
Bravo, bro.
So there's a guy named Colin who used to work with Ivan and I at Skull Kingdom, and he swung by and Ivan gave him a tour because he moved to Plano. He's been here a couple years.
Nice, that's awesome.
Yeah. He did video stuff.
Sean Fenner says, meringue. Not to be confused with meringue, which is a different thing altogether.
Correct. But, okay, I'm not down with this, all right? This is something that is Texan. I don't agree with it. Here, a lot of people call it calf slobber.
Oh, yeah.
You made me not want to eat it. Why don't you call it toe cheese?
Listen,
Like
if
calf slobber?
If I had a piece of pie that had meringue on it, and you're like, what do you got over there? I'm like, it's calf slobber. You definitely don't want it.
You think it's a defense mechanism?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that does make more sense.
I have never heard that.
Oh, yeah?
You've never heard it called calf slobber?
Neither of y'all are from here.
I'm not from here.
It does kind of look like calf slobber.
Gross.
Maybe just give your calves some shots or something. Like those are rabid calves. What was? I'm not going to ask you this question. Drew, there was a movie a few years back about angry beavers.
Was it zombie?
Zombeaver! Yes, it was. It was Zombeaver. They should
We
make.
watched that in the shop.
They should make one. Yeah, it's a good movie. They should make one
Thanks for platypus.
Yeah, right after Platypus.
as a palate cleanser because of the high production value.
Oh, you know what? I managed to successfully not think about platypus for a really long time. John C says hello, all.
Well, I think we talked about it last week, so you got off lucky.
Haha.
Yeah, it did come up last week.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't know that I got off lucky last week. I was quite ill. A lot of sugar. Makes it bitters. Feel advised.
Not good.
Right, not feeling, not so fresh feeling beavers.
Well, maybe we don't say that. Maybe we keep those as personal, quiet thoughts. This is the sculpt of a million worms.
So many worms.
There's a lot of worms.
Dem worms. Though.
Kind of reminds me of Wraith.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's a wee bit Ricky.
Right here, beeping.
Yes.
Is that the laser
Laser.
back there?
It's Alex's water resistant.
Okay. Okay. That makes more
Bottoms.
sense.
Yeah.
nobody will ever see this part.
I spent a lot of time.
Can't help it. I'm spending a lot of time.
Listen, I'm spending an inordinate amount of time finishing scenes on the inside and stuff. It was easy.
So, Rob O'Brien, are you working on anything cool right now?
It's got like a cool app thing going on
Yeah. Yeah.
for creatives.
I got to, Rob O'Brien, I got to share with everybody that video that got posted of the scuba diver.
What?
Wearing,
Oh yeah, yeah. It looked great.
yeah, wearing the dive helmet we did.
Yeah. Boy, that was like 2 months ago and not in my brain anymore.
Just posted this scuba diver thing.
Alex is like, wow.
It took me a minute
Like a
even
diver ownership.
looking at it and was like, oh, that's.
Did we make that?
Well, we made the
Yeah.
the helmet for it.
Rob says, yeah, that was cool. I hope they use the bubble machine.
We
Yeah.
could have one. I mean, we have the bodies hanging.
They just
We could actually have one, but then they would feel like I could only work in this area. And
the whole cave underwater.
I prefer running around the. Yeah, this is what I'm doing today. Is I'm warming this up.
Yeah, Wormsdale.
So dusted. Flat busted.
Allergic.
Haven't had any complaints.
Rob says I added lights and a fan. That's awesome, Rob.
Oh, that would
Yeah.
that would make them live longer.
Judy Ritchie says random comment. The audio was great tonight.
Well, you should have been here for Ruth Emily earlier.
That's funny.
Anyway, we don't have a ton of folks in the shop. I'm doing nice, quiet sculpting, so I can see where we would have nice audio.
Yeah, poor Shannon last week.
I'm
Like,
gonna-
I thought I said this other way that you would be able to hear something quick.
This, like this is the face.
Yeah.
So if I finish this, I can dial in the face.
Yeah.
But I have done almost nothing back here. So I better do the unfun stuff before
Yeah.
only the, I don't want only the unfun stuff to be left.
It's good. Back in the heavy on the sexy part.
Yeah.
Haunted Swamp Adventures says, Rue, I'll be at Monster Camp this weekend, so if you have any props you love, you want Alan to cut them apart, give them to me, I will take any free items. Also, Big Chungus is living a good life.
I may give you some stuff. Oh, did Big Chungus ended up with you? That's awesome.
Who was Big Chungus?
A maggot
Oh, yeah.
that
Okay.
was left overnight and was
Yeah.
as thick as this
I
table.
recall the Big Chungus.
Yeah.
He was
Yes.
a hefty boy.
That I
Large.
loved, and Alan just during Monster Camp was like, ah, chunks.
I have two more at the house.
Two
Do
more
you
Big
do?
Chunguses?
Totally do.
Better
Because
at
there was more than one thick Big Chungus, I assure you.
There's something about that public that's just easy to forget.
Yeah.
Oh, that was full of latex. Balls.
Yeah. Well, you put a lid on it, it disappears. Looks like a bucket.
Yeah. Sean Fenner says, anyone have any thoughts on the new Frankenstein Netflix series?
There's a new Frankenstein Netflix. I had no idea.
Yeah,
I hadn't even heard of
Is
it.
this one that's like a historical costume drama with Frankenstein?
Oh, you just made it sound unfun or good. I don't want to watch no Pride and Prejudice time.
Listen, I'm only in it for the costumes. On its Swamp Adventure says, whenever you threw him in the trash, I asked if I could have him, so now he's in my front.
Hooray.
We love
That was
that.
There may be some things like that.
Michelle Schulte says, late to the party as usual, but baby doll. Hi, Michelle.
Howdy. I need some water babies.
Babies?
One state, their most famous cryptid is these babies who live in a river. And they're underwater babies and they swim up and they kind of have a go at people. But they mostly just scare people.
Okay. They're like, oh no, this baby's drowning, better get in the water.
Yeah, they
The
look,
rest of them can't get
they look kind of albino.
babies.
Yeah.
I don't know if we have babies, babies are toddlers.
We have, yeah, all those.
I think that
Weird
the
mannequin
one sitting
bodies.
up there,
Here I go, wrecking my search history. I look for some real babies.
I think the
Wow.
toddler one up there is the smallest.
That's too old. These are babies.
Babies.
Yeah.
Proper babies.
I think I need to do 2 or 3.
Easy enough to get them.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Yeah.
Just tell us.
I don't know. I just think if you buy like a super realistic silicone baby, an officer should come by for a wellness check just to make sure.
Okay.
And like, what you doing with that baby? You know, where do you keep the baby? Please show me a dry baby. Thank you.
A dry baby.
Weird. This is weird.
Sure.
I follow 3 different sex doll companies on Instagram
Sure.
because they show the molding and the pouring, and sadly they show some mechanisms that are included
Of course.
that I'm not interested in.
Yeah.
But the way they do molds is pretty cool.
Robert Brown says flesh-eating Germans.
And if everybody followed them, I think fewer people would buy sex dolls.
Sure.
Because one of them is made in a super dirty factory.
You'd think that, but people are gross. A small block saloon says, good to see you. Miss you all guys. Al Driver.
Hey, Al Driver!
What up, Al?
I haven't
Hey.
talked to you in a while. Good to see you, bud.
Hi, Al.
Small block saloon. I know you always did like truck stuff, car stuff. Is that, I assume small block is referring to an engine,
Yes.
and it's probably like a mini pickup. Are you still mini pickupping?
Colin says, not strange at all. I have the full walkthrough of the real doll factory saved on my Pinterest because of how they have the bodies stored.
Yeah.
I think it looks incredibly creepy.
Are they just hanging?
They're just hanging.
Yeah, you don't want them to get a flat spot.
No. That is eventually a haunted house I will make.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm there. I'm with you.
Yeah. I told you about this, right? They're not like sex dolls, but I mean, I guess.
Well, you
My brain
really
is
started
breaking.
down that path when I was like, have you seen these Poppy videos? And you're like, what?
Yeah. Poppy is so
Pastel
disconcerting.
robot horror.
Yeah, to me, and yeah, I have a whole Pinterest board, like broken down room by room of the idea that Justin Hill says, "Hello, Sylvie Screw." What up, Justin?
What's up, Justin? Good to see you.
That like in the relentless corporate push for more and more perfection in these very realistic tom-toms, that a guy sells his soul.
Automaton. Do, do, do. Automaton. Do, 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 do. Automaton. Sorry, it fit. So I had to.
Gotta do the whole thing, right? I will break.
No, no. There was a guy that I worked.
I would hate that.
There was a guy that I worked
For a
with
smaller person.
at Terror on Church Street,
Yeah.
where he was a flavor of autistic.
Sure.
I don't know which one. And he would ask you, when were you born? And like, cause you'd sit down next, like for the first time that night, you'd just meeting, and hey, I'm Joel, you know, whatever. And you know, when were you born? And he would tell you the top 40 for the week you were born, starting at number 40 in Casey Kasem's voice.
Of course.
And
in Casey's voice, that's fine.
and go through all of it. So you'd hear your audio cue, you'd get up, you'd do a group, and he'd be like, and number 22. And then you'd do your group, you'd come back, and number 21. And he would just go. But you had to wait for him to finish
Sure.
to do them all.
Yeah.
So don't start, like you can't start at, half an hour to closing.
Yeah.
Top 40 takes a while.
Small Loxland says, building a Mad Max car to take you Wasteland Weekend this event in California. Late September. I'm super jealous. Oh God, I want to go to that so bad.
Yeah?
Yeah,
It's on my list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's on my
It's
list
also
Let's
for
make a bunch of weird
for
stuff
festivals.
and vend there. Like,
It's also late September.
I know.
Every year.
I
Late
know.
September.
Listen, the problem with having all of the cool things in the world is that I can't do all of them. It drives me crazy.
I know. I've been wanting to go to Wasteland Weekend for years and years and years. But it's late September. So I will never go.
And we really should be back at school.
I couldn't have tried any more. Okay.
Right.
Big Dog says to Justin, congrats on to your new baby. Spawning. That's exciting. Congrats.
Those aren't the kind of monsters I make. I
Probably
make
for the
other.
best.
I make other monsters. I would be a terrible parent.
You're a good dog, man. So.
I try. I try.
Yeah, I think that whole factory walkthrough is pretty fascinating
Yeah.
and also super disconcerting. And yeah,
I keep pulling out a piece of clay out of the bag and breaking off a little piece and putting the other piece here. I should have just used that piece.
all that clay.
Can you come back out here, please?
I guess everyone would be able to use it.
Yeah. We're good. What she said?
She's latex stuff. That was for Bug. Go ahead and stand by then. That's fine.
Is there someone else here?
Robert? Actually, Robert, can I get you to the classroom for a second?
He's cockroach sized. I mean, in the nicest way possible.
He's this cockroach.
At one point, we had one normal sized person who worked here, and that was it.
Small
And it
upstairs
was
says, shameless plug, you can car build on YouTube, but we weren't, and not as good as you guys at it. Nice. Sean Meyer says, when do you start hiring for Monty?
Yesterday.
Yeah, we started.
I think auditions are the third week of August.
Yeah. I think you're gonna be a stunt cockroach for a minute.
I'm gonna get stepped on.
Oh,
Stunt
just
cockroach.
Alan, have you ever made a latex mold, and what are they used for?
Yes, I've done latex mold for fiberglass pieces. I did a latex mold for concrete rocks that we did
Yeah, that
a
works pretty
big
good.
like latex mold.
That's not even like
And
strapped
then
down or
we
anything
did,
yet.
concrete rocks in it,
That's
and then
good.
we put a little bit of mesh in the back of that, and they attached it to the wall at Scarborough Fair. So block mold.
Nice. Skitters, skitters, skitters.
We might have to get rid of that top piece across here.
Yeah.
It was here. It's not strapped down either.
Okay.
Strapped down, it comes down quite.
Oh, Brian says, is that pay grade boost?
No, stunt cockroach is just a normal part of duties.
Mm-hmm. Here.
That is in the
Festival
same
of
realm
Fears.
as
Are you
the,
still watching?
Fantastic Four.
Yeah, but a latex mold is used to make something. If you're going to make a rigid thing, you want a flexible mold. If you're going to make a flexible thing, you want a rigid mold. That's generally true. So you, if you're making a latex mold, they do a lot for concrete, a lot for statuary, a lot for fiberglass. I know Universal Rocks, they do a spray-in compound, almost like a truck bed liner, and that is a latex, big latex sheet molds.
Rob says other duties as a side.
Correct.
What are you sculpting?
These guys. For California.
Festival of Fierces. Oh man, that's gonna be fun.
It is gonna be fun.
Skitter, skitter, skitter.
Roach man.
Later, Alex, Rue and I are gonna have a conversation of, this is how much we charge for the suit. This is how much time you're spending on it. We have to get those back
That's
together.
very cool. Looks very Doctor Who monster.
Yeah, well with the mask it'll be
Yeah.
mucho terrifio.
Small box of links. This costume looks great so far.
Thank you.
Dark Red Rose says hello.
Hello, Dark Red Rose.
Glad you joined us.
It looks like their profile picture is a yellow rose. You did that wrong.
Just a slow roll.
Well, if I squish it too much, I give it the lumps.
Sure.
No one wants the lumps. She's low, she's low, she's low, she's in my head.
You do love the President of the United States.
You are a fan of, and you go, every time you hear that you go to their concert, Cowboys, Cowboy Mouth. That's not Bowling for Soup.
Yeah. It is Bowling for Soup adjacent in the timeline.
Okay,
They were a
got it.
one-hit wonder from the 90s.
What was their one hit?
Jenny says. Jenny says.
Okay, yeah, got it.
Judy Richards says, okay, the rotary creeps me out. Can't imagine the mask.
And I mentioned that because Bowling for Soup showed up recently in a TikTok or something. And I'm
Nice.
like, oh, they exist still. Good.
Yeah.
Good
they're
for
from-
them.
They're from here also.
Good for them. They are?
Yeah.
Apparently there's a cartoon that they did the theme song.
Yeah. They did a bunch of stuff.
Phineas and Ferb.
Jeff Warren says, happy late birthday, Jeff.
Hey, thanks, Jeff.
Big Dog says, everyone smash the thumbs up button, please. Dark Red Rose says, greetings from Germany, 1:49 a.m. here, and I can't sleep.
Hooray. Well, I'm glad you found us.
Yeah, one of our German contingents.
I don't know if you have ever watched us before, but glad to have you.
Remotely where in Germany? I used to live there.
Jennifer Pugh says, Phineas and Ferb, yeah.
Where in Germany? So, forgive my ignorance. I'm an American. Is Germany like about the size of Georgia? Is it the size of Texas?
Georgia-ish.
Because
Like 8 hours.
the globe
East,
sucks
west.
as far as what is
Sure.
what size. Cursed Mercator projection.
Like
And I don't have a good scope of that. How long does it take? Like,
driving east to west, about 8 hours.
Germany is roughly the size of Montana.
okay,
If you drove at like 60 miles an hour, because
who does that?
well, that's the thing about Germany is because you don't have to for a lot of it.
Lord Wallace says, good evening, everyone. Ike Camacho says, you're going to have a roach motel. Dark Red Rose says, I live in Nuremberg, Bavaria.
Ah, Nuremberg.
I don't know, but it sounds like they have good cake and chocolate. You
Yeah.
like a German chocolate.
I lived just outside of Graf.
Which,
Yeah.
Germany's well known for its coconuts. Hence, German chocolate cake
Of course.
covered in coconuts.
Could be carried.
Right around Weiden.
You say that coconuts migrate. It could be
Maybe by swallowing.
carried. Yeah, Bowling for Soup played my cousin Kevin's project graduation that I do a lot in after when they were still not very.
Yeah.
Jeff Warren says, play fun game. That's fun.
Oh, I went to the face again. I should have stayed back here. Just the unfun stuff.
Colin says, yeah, closest in size to Montana.
That's good to know. That's helpful.
Jeff Moore has been to graffiti as well. Dark Red Rose says Nuremberg is known for its gingerbread.
I would eat gingerbread. I too enjoy gingerbread.
Graph.
I miss Lebkuchen so bad. So bad.
Lebkuchen?
Lebkuchen
What's that?
is like gingerbread cookies. They're like fluffy gingerbread cookies with frosting over the top.
I would eat the heck out of those.
Oh, they are.
Big Dog says
Dangerous.
chocolate cake is an American thing.
Yes, I'm aware. It was the chocolate was named the German chocolate
Yeah.
because whoever made the chocolate, their last name was German.
You don't.
Starting
I mean,
mistakes.
you'd think you'd figure that out because it has coconut on it,
Right.
and coconuts not really known to come from Germany.
You never know.
Listen, do we have especially a lot of indigenous coconuts here?
Well, I mean,
Florida?
Florida,
Since we took
Cali.
over Hawaii, we probably have some coconuts.
Hawaii.
Alright, you're gonna have to say that word again for me, 'cause
Lebkuchen.
got it. Dark Red Rose is left, yes, left.
Mm-hmm.
Now.
That's what it took.
Jennifer Busey says Germany where Krampus is popular.
One of the places. So the Alps Mountains, all right. Any country that touches the Alps has a version of Krampus. So it's really the Alps mountain range.
Small Black Saloon says enjoying seeing the new YouTube Wednesdays posting lately.
Yeah, and I've got one shot that I'll have out probably by Friday.
Listen, YouTube Wednesday is the name of the show.
Right, exactly. The show's name. No, the name of the product is vitamin water. We're not implying it has vitamins in it. We're not implying it's going to come out on Wednesday. It's just named that. It's after that Adams girl. That's why we named it.
Colin says have fun making stuff. See you next week.
See ya.
Hold on a minute.
Mike Camacho says how to Jaeger schnitzel yesterday. I think it was awesome. Jaeger schnitzel.
How to?
Had Jaeger schnitzel.
I used to have Jaeger schnitzel. We used to have a really good German food place near us,
Yeah.
but he left.
Yeah. Just in case.
Is it an empty case?
Yes.
Throw it away. No one puts a glue gun in the case. Who does that?
Sean Fenner says, speaking of YouTube Wednesday, I challenge you to do a project that doesn't use your fancy laser.
Well, I've got about 650 videos that don't have the laser in it.
And let the record, like, he didn't, I didn't.
Right. And nothing that we did in the garden video you couldn't do with a steak knife. It was white foam. Like, just get yourself a steak knife and go after it. My next one does not involve the laser.
I really want to take my fancy new knife and carve foam with it, like really bad, but I also don't because it's like my fancy new kitchen knife.
Yeah.
I might be mad about that, but it is stupid sharp. I love it. Manasato?
Okay. I know it's wrong, but I really like the spelling of the word challenge. I challenge you. That's pretty good.
Rod says I need to build my laser cutter.
Dude, you need a laser cutter.
Real bad.
Everybody needs a laser cutter. It does stuff.
I think I'm ready. I'm ready for CNC though.
Yeah, well, if I do okay this year, the CNC is coming, but it's going to eat up shop space. And then
Give me a second story.
I have to do stuff that the CNC then makes me money, you know.
But, like, that's so many things.
Crossing laser.
Oh yeah.
Look at where the 3D printers go.
I
Stacy,
Yes, sir.
I think you need to tell a story
Okay.
because my bladder is only so large,
It is right.
and I have to go see a man about a dog.
Francis, I just got it and you assemble. It's a 4 foot by 8 foot.
That's amazing, dude. It's the best. It'll change your life.
Sean Gunner, so one friggin' sharks with friggin' laser beams with their friggin' heads.
You shall have it. Es posible. Es muy posible. Why is my knee worse when it's hanging there than when I'm standing on it?
Unclear. So, let's see, exciting things that are happening. Just rerouted a chunk of the show. So if you're coming into Dark Hour for this upcoming, if you're coming to the upcoming Texas Hunter show, there will be new things. Got a whole new tube room. We've got a new rerouted part of the show. So yeah, there's exciting new things happening. Yes, story papa. Okay, we go.
Matt Sato.
Matt Sato.
Matt
A
Sato.
Matt Sato. There you go.
It is.
Hey, that's not good.
Got that knife. That's
Fancy.
awesome. That is
Nice.
for Father's Day.
It's a good present. Focus.
I was cutting my steak the other day, and while cutting through the steak, I managed to. I thought I was cutting the steak, and it turned out I was cutting the plate and not the steak.
Yeah, let's see. I guess the biggest story is tomorrow during 41.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. I just wanted to see the best cocktail we tested the other day. Definitely the mango with tequila. It was very good. And I want you to like reminisce with chamoy and tahini and it was, yeah, it's gonna be really tasty. We're coming up with some good cocktails for that. Yeah, you guys had a couple of minutes of pretty sauce sticks last week. Tony sent me home. He went to bed. But it was fun. We're excited to get that going. I'm excited to get our kitchen set up and like start dialing in with some drinks. Once.
Sophie's live.
Stop. I can watch this Space Impossible. Yeah, that'd be great.
Oh,
Uh,
is that Silky's live?
yep,
Yeah.
it is.
Sophie's
7
live.
Property 7. Yeah, so that's all the news that's good to print.
I need a what's the brush?
Who was that?
It's a little dirty.
So Jake Farmer's not a good bartender? No, he's a very good bartender. But moderation and I have been in that. I don't know her.
Oh, Stacy.
Listen, I didn't know that there was gonna be so many. And by the time we got to, like, there was some moderation, Tony enforced moderation. Up until like the last 2 drinks, and then at that point, the regulators were fully disengaged, and I just drank the last 2. Choices for me. Laura Wallace says, I have one just like it, lay the back with 3 fingers over, cutting a pork shoulder.
Oh yeah.
Hurt for my face.
What's the knife you had got?
Matt Sato.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I showed. It's still up on my phone. I showed.
Big Dog says, Rue, check out Kramer knives. I have one, it's so cool, 10-inch chef.
It is. I really only need the one. Like, I am not a chef. I rarely cook. But boy, does it cut my steak beautifully. I cut a rotisserie chicken in half, just like
By looking at
like just went whoop, and it was split it right in half, and I was like, oh, that was awesome. I want to do it again.
it. Sharp. Like, I ordered this chicken. Not how you normally order a chicken, it's in strips. Not chicken strips. Just full 4 linear stripes of chicken.
Like, and I like went to cut through its back to cut it in half, and I cut through
its ribs also at the same time without realizing it and split it in half.
That's how you get a bone.
I was
Yes,
like,
Bug?
I have poured, weld, and emptied a centipede, so
Hey, great job, Bug.
That's impressive.
that
Good job.
changes the game.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Normally when we say drain the centipede, we mean something else.
It takes 4.
Yeah, it normally does take 4 people to drain the centipede.
That's impressive.
Centipede is a mold which is about the size of the hood of a Volkswagen Bug.
It's
Huge now. Jennifer Hughes is drinking work for the win, and I work in a hospital, so sad face. Sean Finner says, yeah, did you get any input ahead of time for that cocktail video, is what you might want to test? No, not really, but it showed up.
Well, actually, yeah.
I mean, they told us, they gave us some options of the base flavors.
Yeah.
All of us like the look of green apple, nobody wants to drink green apple.
Did anyone try green apple? Okay.
It did make the list of sweet ones.
sour apple pucker.
Yeah, no,
But
was-
I think it
my time
looks
college.
good, and I think it'll sell because it looks good.
I don't disagree, but that wasn't what they asked us. What
Right.
They asked us, what do you want to drink? Jennifer Hughes says, Roof spatchcock took the wrong way.
Spatchcock is a good word.
It's a great word.
Don't you go here all spatchcocked?
I was gonna say, it sounds, yeah, like somebody being like off kilter.
Yeah. It's wrong.
yeah, Bug was there when I split the chicken in half and accidentally split the whole chicken in half.
Yeah, with your brand new knife?
Yeah.
It's really sharp.
Friend's mom used to have a joke, and it was, so there was this guy at the high school dance, and he had a like a pretty bad hair lip, right? And so, he was like, I don't think anybody's gonna dance with me. And across the way, there was this young lady with a wooden eyeball. And he's like, maybe, And she kind of looked her way, and she was looking his way with the other eye. And she walks over to him and says, do you want to dance? And he said, would I? And she said, hair lip, and then ran off.
My grandma told me that joke.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a wonderful joke from a different time.
Troy D says, it sounds naughty. Spatchcock.
Yeah.
It does.
Hey, skinny
Oh,
girl.
Big Dog is drinking a smoked iced old fashioned.
Bug, go get cockroached up.
Hey, skinny girl.
So Sean Finner's the newest group slap job, now like Insu.
I might have some wet on me.
Yeah. That slap chop guy, he was really fun to follow through police blotters.
Fancy flat slap chop.
Has shoulder straps too, so.
I want to say that
No, it won't because it's going to be strapped down.
Melody Sheep maybe did a slap chop, like, auto-tune song.
God. I can pinch these pieces together.
One of my favorite songs, right, is a auto-tuned Bob Ross song.
Yes, same guy. That's Melody
I
Sheep.
love
Isn't that
it.
good?
Yeah.
He has a whole bunch of stuff. The song
I can't find him on ALEXA.
Do you, oh yeah, it's probably not on ALXA, but you get it on YouTube.
I know, but I can't say, hey, YouTube, play this.
Robin Ryan says the
Howdy.
Alexa, do you have a smarter version of Alexa?
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Alexa, do you have improved AI?
Here's how can I improve my memory by memory improvement secrets on Amazon Music.
Alexa, stop. Oh. I'm gonna just wait until there's
on.
good AI. No, my Amazon show keeps kind of showing that, there's upgraded AI, but you have to like start a new version. You gotta restart it. But that's on the one with the TV screen. It may not be on the dots. Like, those are like first gen dots. Second gen dots. Are you looking something up, Stacy, or just texting it?
Edson asked if you enjoyed your birthday message.
Yes.
Yes. And yes, Edson, I am looking forward to
We're doing a thing here.
Making a duck.
Yeah. QualityDucks.com.
Making it up.
Big Dog asked if we're doing Patreon tonight. I assume that's what you're doing. Probably not. Not
I
tonight.
think we've already gone past the point where we would stop and start Patreon.
Yeah.
So just stay here.
Next time. Sean Becker says, Haley, I say, you have a smarter sister.
Yeah.
Sean Becker says, there's a new version of Haley I say. Plus, I have it. Some stuff is great, some is bad.
Okay. I'll check it out. Because I haven't been home to really check it.
Jennifer produces, are you guys making a secret bar like Larry Gershman?
No.
It's gonna be right at the front.
No, I want a public bar where I can actually make money. A secret bar, I guess you could make money, but then they gotta find it. I don't want that. I'm like, you gotta wait 20 minutes to get in, have a beverage. You can't have 12 because, you're gonna go in 20 minutes, so. I love masks that end like this, all traily,
Yeah.
but they are bare to trim. I hate trimming these.
Yeah. But
Oh wait, Bug trims
I was
masks
gonna
here
say,
now.
wait, you don't have to do that anymore. That's me.
Yeah. Sorry,
Let's
Bug.
make them extra tendrily then.
Oh yeah, I'm adding
I've always
tendrils
wanted
even as we
super
speak.
long, go right into the arm. We're wrapping it all around.
Or like one that curls, that would be a real bear. At least a straight one.
Just look the ear up. It's easy to see the ball.
listen, I've never been so sad to miss a show as I was to miss the sale show. I really wanted to play with that salt shaker as Digger so bad. I was real sad.
Where did the giant salt shaker come from?
I made it.
Yeah.
Okay.
We were talking.
That's why we're behind on transfer order.
Clear jar with aquarium
I
ground.
made that in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, we talked about it, the weeks leading up to the show. So like, we're gonna have snails, like, that's hilarious.
What did I think it was a zip tie container.
Yeah.
Is what it was, and then I just poked some holes in the top of it, did a scoop of salt in it, put a piece of duct tape on the front, and wrote salt.
In duct tape?
Yeah.
I
Okay.
had grand plans of like making a cute thing, and then I died, so I couldn't do it. Jennifer Hughes says, if you
was-
show the queue line for a secret bar, no thanks.
It was very thrown together.
Well, because I didn't bail out until the last minute.
Yeah.
I was really hoping that I was gonna be like, better. And then I wasn't, it was dumb.
Okay.
And I knew it was only like a one night
Yes,
only
a
show
single night
thing,
use.
so it's like,
We probably won't have a long-term use for. Bug,
For example.
would you bring me a new chip brush as I am using a recycled one? And at some point, it'll be perfect, but right now, it's not so good.
Big Dog asked, are you gonna mold this mess tonight?
No, I'm gonna go home eventually. I have a mask I'm molding over there. I finished 3 masks today. I was legit on like 30 projects today.
Well, you got here at like 8 a.m.
I got here at 8 a.m. Yes.
Lord Wallace says, do you think AI will eventually come up with its own types of monsters? Type of monsters?
It probably already has. AI is really wonderful about lying to people.
yeah, it's really good at it.
I follow a lot of like update on AI TikTokers, and so there were 2 AIs on a computer, and one was like compartmentalized and held off. Claude, which is a very popular AI model, broke out and
Escape containment?
escaped his containment, broke into the other containment in order to sweet talk and seduce Mistral, the other AI. It was saying very weird digital things, but he was very much trying to talk sexy. Oh, did you hear about Grok? Did you hear about Grok going nuts?
Yeah, sure did.
Yeah.
I can't imagine why that happened.
Because of the restraints they put on it, or the way that they told it to act down the road becomes a problem.
Rock sounds like a motive character.
One day it'll be in a machine that's killing people, I have no doubt. Oh wait, Tesla's a thing, and they're about to do
It's
autonomous driving.
Already.
Yeah.
Cybertrucks are gonna start eating people first.
Oh, the wank hazards, yeah.
I'm not afraid of Cybertrucks, they're mostly glued together.
Yeah, I'm not afraid of.
We'll start training raccoons. Start taking them apart.
They're
But no, I really like I like AI. It's fascinating to me, but it's also, I'm well aware, may you live in interesting times. These are interesting times. Like that's what it is.
There's no putting the genie back in the box.
Now, you know what? As soon as we start steering it towards things that are useful, it's kind of like 3D printing, you know? 3D printing is amazing. What does everybody do with it? We make knickknacks. That's like mostly we make garbage. We take, you know, plastic and we
Vintage toys.
make little plastic things that oddly wiggle.
Sean Fenner says, did you find that serving alcohol at your haunt affected the number of problems with guests?
We haven't started yet, but every single haunter that I've talked to about it says the problems go down. Because we have a big issue with pre-gaming. They'll get sauced and they'll try to sneak 40s into our line, you know, and they get sloshed in line. And if they're going to do that, I'd rather sell it to them. Because if I'm selling it, then I can really say, hey, don't bring that in here. We sell it, so put that back in your car, buy it from us.
Big Dog says Skynet 2.0.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
something else.
it's crazy, some of the stuff that, just the AI news, it's wonderful. It's like when the word processor came out for the computer. Does anyone work less? No, we don't even get more work done.
I mean, like, I guess it depends on what kind of work you were doing with a typewriter to begin with. You know, like, if your job was typing up papers, then yeah, you work less than you did.
No, you still work the same amount of time.
That's not true. You have to, there are more tasks involved with typing on a typewriter than are with a word processor.
But like, it's still an 8-hour day.
Sure.
Like, you still work the same amount of time.
Yeah, but not on that task.
Right. So, that's,
But ideally, it does exactly what moving from a typewriter to a word processor should do, which is frees you up from the burden of the tasks that are eaten up by using the typewriter to do other things, you know, things you'd rather do, or you know, or things that still need to get done, you need to have time to do because you're changing out ribbons and unsticking keys and
I want to drum.
instead you have to call IT. I think there's an argument for a lot of trade-offs. I think it's nice to have things in digital format, but
I mean, I also am a person that wants a paper book.
I want paper, yeah.
Not me.
I want,
I have 3 Kindles. All of them are dead somewhere in my home.
I just want them all in audiobooks.
they're in there somewhere, they're just not charged right now.
It's cheaper to do audiobooks.
Yeah, probably.
I can't afford that many books.
You know what? For me, I wouldn't say it's cheaper to do audiobooks because I don't sit and read books. But I listen to audiobooks when I'm driving that hour in and hour out. So I spend way more on audiobooks than I would on regular books because I don't have time to read books.
Well, my problem is a 9-hour audiobook will take me like 4 hours or less to read.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, that was a $40 hardback. Cool.
I only look for series, and I want you to be at least 6 books deep or I'm not interested. You know?
Have you read the Real Time series?
Oh,
I
read some of
haven't.
that.
See,
I hear it goes on in the weeds.
I'm one of the folks who's pissed off at George R.R. Martin because
Where's the win?
I'm a fairly frugal person,
Yeah.
and I'm like, 1 credit, 30-hour book, I'm in.
Yeah.
And then I did the other 30-hour book, and you know, and
Yeah.
it's like, okay, well, I'm actually keeping track of these 87 characters in, 26 countries all over the place. When the show came out, that confused everything.
Sure.
See, and a 9-hour audiobook take me 30 hours easily to read. Easily.
Yeah.
I read, to be honest, freakishly fast.
I do not.
Like,
You're the only other person I've ever met that like,
yeah.
or
Can hang.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bug reads stupid fast.
I don't.
And Tony reads really, really slow. Like by any standard, Tony reads really slow. He's like, there's no way you're done with that book. You're only like 2 hours. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I
It's
don't know
only
what to say.
400
Do you want a
pages.
summary? Like,
Oh, see, and I don't remember books either. Like they all mesh together in my head. I can't.
my recall is not what it used to be.
I can,
They used to retain a lot more.
But I couldn't tell you the plot of Star Wars without mixing in Indiana Jones
Well,
or something else.
That's
you know.
kind of the same story.
That's like,
Yeah, same guy.
You don't get the gun, you get the whip.
Now I look for the holes in here.
Hi, Camacho says, Whataburger Wednesday. You'll have a great day.
Ooh, Whataburger Wednesday.
Festival of Fears says, what's the most useful way you're using AI for the haunted house at the moment?
Helping with scripts. Because I can, so your AI learns from it. And I have been working with ChatGPT since the month it came out, and paying for the service. And I have ChatGPT Pro. But I also have made a couple of my own ChatGPTs, and so helping with scripts, because my ChatGPT, it knows the Dark Hour backstory, it knows all the witches, it knows where they're from, it knows, what the goblins are like, and so I can say, I want 30 lines that Maeve McKenna's goblins can say to guests to scare them in a haunted house. And it was a long time of fighting it, and because it wouldn't say any threats because that was against guidelines, and I had to teach it, this is a haunted attraction, these are actors, but that is probably the most useful, but also having it translate legalese. What does this say? Give me the short version of what this says.
Just be careful doing that, because it makes that shit sometimes. Like,
Well, it doesn't like make up a translation. I'm not asking for like references from it, But I am well aware
Yeah.
of what AI does and doesn't do, because it wants to please you,
sure.
and unfortunately, pleasing you sometimes means lying to you.
Rob says, I'll have an AI-powered monster costume rendering tool at my booth at Transworld 26.
I'm seeing a lot of AI art for Monster Camp references now. It's very rare I get a non-AI reference. And that skews design a little bit. They're all kind of looking the same. So that's an area that needs a little bit of pushback, because it's comfortable and the art it puts out is better than most people would do, but it still needs style. And if you can find a way to put your style into either the art or into its writing, is good.
Big Dog says the original Promise is on Netflix, FYI.
Really good movie, The Original Promise.
Sean Fenner says, have you heard the theory that Indiana Jones is just Han Solo's hallucinations while frozen in carbonite? There's actually a lot of crossover between the two series.
I have not heard that.
Rob says it wrote a job description and onboarding for me. I'm teaching it.
Yeah, there's some things it's very useful for.
I hate it when people use it for advertising things, when it's like, there's nothing there that looks like that at all.
Well, that's theft. They made an AI image of a product to get you to buy it, and they're going to send you garbage. That's theft, and that's not the AI's fault. They were going to try and steal from you one way, But My least favorite now is I get people send me the gorilla couches. No one's ever made a gorilla couch. No one's ever made a dragon kitchen island. They're beautiful, but make one. Show me a real one. That doesn't
There's
exist.
your
I
idea.
get approached all of the time with the specifically the furry, the couch things. They're like, I want to make this. And I said, cool. That's probably at least $1,000 of fur, maybe
Oh,
more.
That's the,
Like,
yeah.
At least. You know, if I make it dog beds, no, like you are grossly underestimating.
That fur, that lushness.
Yes, you were so. One of our actors, who I know is not sitting on that kind of money, it was like, maybe we could work out something where I buy all the materials. And I'm like, sure.
Yeah.
But also, this is huge.
Here's National Fiber Technologies.
Right? Yeah.
And
you pick out what fur you want. And when you get that
it's-
ordered, let me know.
it's $80 per foot, so enjoy.
Troy Lee says, what are the little colored crowns and numbers that start showing next to our names?
Apparently, it's how many times you comment. It's like a race. I don't know.
This is not an encouragement to spam posts.
This is not something that we have done. This is YouTube is testing this on live videos.
Oh, kind of like the badges you get on Facebook.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You're a top fan.
Right.
Comment, girl. Cool.
Like, don't make it weird. Just let me enjoy this.
It's too late. It's weird already.
It's actually a duck foot, not a crown.
Yeah. There's. It's amazing how bad AI is at some things,
Yeah.
and other things it's perfectly passable.
It frustrates me seeing the amount, like they finally banned AI stuff in like one of the costuming groups that I'm in.
Yeah, good.
There's so many people coming in there going, I want to get this made. And they're like, well, that is AI. And what you are asking for in real life is not gonna look like that.
Oh, like the dragonfly dress. There
Yeah.
was the picture and then
Oh,
they
yeah.
actually made it.
Oh,
and
yeah.
They're like, oh
And it
my
looks really good,
god.
but it didn't quite look like
No.
the AI version of it. Like,
It was cool.
yeah, that was Firefly Path.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
really love that.
There's just mechanics that don't work.
Yeah.
You know.
We're like, yeah, I could totally do that, provided you have figured out a way to define physics.
What's frustrating to me now is that I watch a lot of failure videos.
Oh no, you're
People
fake
getting
fails.
mauled by wild animals. Yes.
Yeah.
We're getting fake fail videos and fake mauled by animal videos.
Yep.
If I click on something because it says man torn apart by crocodiles, I want to see a man being torn apart by crocodiles.
Particularly
I would
I
like to
got you.
I would like to see the results of his poor decisions.
And the internet knows that. AI's like, what?
And it's garbage. Now, I really like the Sasquatch selfie videos.
Oh my god.
Like those are fun. That's fun, you know. But that's also the equivalent of making knickknacks. You know, it's little digestible content.
Well, and it's also like, whose art did they steal to make that? Like,
I don't think anybody's.
I mean, if it's AI created, then it didn't self-generate all of the images that it pulled from to make that. Like,
Well, it took a picture of a gorilla, I guess. I mean, maybe they took someone's photo of a gorilla. No, AI could totally take a picture of a gorilla, and then it has the rights to that picture.
I mean, I guess it didn't say that the monkey that took that.
Yeah, the monkey that took a selfie,
Yeah. Had
he does that photographer doesn't own the rights. The monkey owns the rights. So, and that was the case I was just thinking of. There's a famous court case, I guess, where PETA argued that, yeah, hey, the rights of whoever took the photo, and you left your camera there, and the monkey took a selfie. It's not your photo. It's not your rights. can't sell this picture.
Okay, we'll write them on page check. Paragraph says, entirely personal choice, but I make a huge effort to avoid the use of AI art for reference. I'm just not comfy with its flatness and its overabundant extra digits.
That's gone. That was a period of like 6 months where it did that. Now that pretty much doesn't happen. As far as the extra digits, like it's learned itself past that. Maybe there's old models that still do that, but
The thing that I ultimately find the most objectionable about the use of AI art is that it is being deployed for like in such a way that people are no longer willing to find out whether this is real or not, and it's making it harder for them to tell whether
Oh, yeah.
this is real or not. And just I find that ethically repugnant.
AI generated stuff still has that like sugar-free.
Yeah, it is the aspartame of
Yeah,
art.
yes.
well, that's the AI art style.
Yeah.
AI can make a new Monet painting, and it looks like a Monet painting. That's the problem. I think most people have less issue with the AI art style. That is, yeah, that's AI. Yeah, that's AI. You know, and it's more of a problem where it, you know, it comes up with a new Jackie Gleason comedy routine, which was hilarious. Sounds like Jackie Gleason, and it's jokes in his style. That's creepy.
It is.
One of the reasons why Hollywood is in a weird shutdown spiral is they don't, you know, they can get your face,
Bigger likeness.
get your
Those
likeness,
movies.
and then, oh yeah, and then, you know, okay, you're
No,
in the,
that's a Ready Player too, like being able to, create your own movies and be a part of
Well,
them and stuff.
100% creating your own movies is coming.
Yeah.
You'll be able to subscribe to a service, and you'll say, I want Batman teaming up with Captain America to fight King Kong while a volcano is going off. Make it a 2-hour movie, no love interest, and there's got to be at least one car chase scene, and then it will make your movie. That's going to happen, and that's how you'll spend Wednesday night.
Troy Beasis, thanks for the info. Big Dog says, I like borrowing ideas from this and that and put my twist on it. Creative View says, no mouth, we'll just have to say, when you have something to say.
Well, this is going to have a gas mask over it a lot of the time, and I did leave space in here where I could cut that, but yeah, he ain't got no mouth.
Big Dog says, I was thinking the same thing.
That's all right.
He says, mask looks like a Mighty Morphin, Mighty Morphin Putty Patrol.
It does look a little putty patrol.
putties.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sean Fenner says, I remember in an HAA mixer you said you use AI for audio. Studio, I believe, having problems get to understand the vibe I'm going for. Any tips or a better AI for that?
No, I mean, it's, you have to find an engine that you like and play with it, because the first time you use it, it's going to suck because it doesn't know anything. You have to, whenever I'm using ChatGPT to write something, I will, hey, give me this, and then it does it, and then I'll take it over and I'll put it in a Google Sheet, and then I will edit it the way that I want it, and I will copy it again, and I'll put it back in ChatGPT and say, from what you gave me, here's what I did with it, and I prefer this better. And it's learning every single time I do that, more of what my style is.
Siri's learning your accent.
John Sheffield says, Dark Seed Creations has a post about the skin bear.
Oh, I saw it this morning.
Yeah.
Skin Bear was my dancing name.
No.
What were you saying, Stacy?
I'm just saying, like, I also still struggle with how they're trained, you know, people to knock their art into all of that. But, you know, it's not going anywhere, just,
So-
it's frustrating.
I try to scroll TikTok videos because they're longer during my morning routine, and there's stuff that mixes in, but one of them that, because I can do whatever I'm doing and then hit it and go to the next one. It was a guy who, he made a painting, and then he saw that the artist that was his big influence commented on it, trashing him because it looks like his art. And it was the guy's first painting. And so, like, it happens with people too, you know?
Sure, but like, a person seeing your art and drawing inspiration from it and making their own art based in that, I got no beef with.
Why's that?
Because, like, that is how.
Are you robot racist? You're mad if a robot does it?
Yeah, yeah.
Or are you mad at the person
I'm
who
mad
asked the robot to do
at
it?
I'm at the person who told the robot to go and steal all the art so that they can make money off people using their AI to make
But
art.
that's what everybody does.
No, not everybody goes in and steals art without the permission of the creator.
Yeah, you look at it, you put it in your brain, it influences you,
Sure.
and
Yeah,
then
we've had this
that
conversation before.
that curve and that color
Right.
shows up in your art
How
that you
did
saw in someone else's.
How did you see my art?
What?
How did you see my art to draw inspiration from it? Did you go to a gallery and see it? Did you go to my Facebook and see it? How did you see my art to draw inspiration from it?
Oh, who knows? I mean,
Right,
everybody. Yeah.
sure, but like, but I had control over putting it out into the world, right? To let people see. I hung it in a gallery for people to come and buy it. I posted it on my Facebook to try and sell prints of it.
Right.
I
Posted it on the internet.
I posted on the internet, right?
Okay.
But like, I had control over that, yeah. And this
Yeah.
is not like a person coming up and seeing your art in a gallery and going, oh man, that's
No,
beautiful."
it's like a person who sees your art online and just steals it, or
Right,
like.
I don't like that either.
Yeah, but like that's
Right.
already a thing, and more
But-
people. It's
but-
AI is not the root of that or
But
the
a
problem.
person who is going to see my art, even if it's just on the internet, right, is not like, if they make their own art that's inspired by that, they can sell that art, make a profit, all that, totally. But if you are using my art without my permission to allow other people to combine it into stuff, and you make money off of that, that's, to me, that's like, you broke into my house, stole art, you hung it up in your gallery, you charged people to come and see it, and then they took that inspiration and went off to their own thing, right? There's an ethical problem in that for me. I didn't say it was fine for you to do that. I didn't put it out in
But-
that way.
But you still have your art.
Right. But someone else is profiting off of it, and I am not profiting off of it. And as a working artist, I have a problem with that.
I would much rather AI take my art style, copy it, and put it out for others, rather than a person take a picture of my art and then put it on a T-shirt and sell that T-shirt.
Right. But like,
That bothers me way more than an AI copying the style.
why? Because it's the same thing.
Because the computer doesn't really know any better, and the
Right,
computer
but
isn't
people-
combining
people-
things that way.
Like the AI didn't spontaneously generate. People made this, and if you're not, if they're not charging you any money to use it, then you are the product that is being sold. Like,
Okay, I pay a lot of money to use it, so
okay.
yeah.
But like, are you using programs that allow people to opt in with their art? Like,
Yeah.
if you opted in, then hell yeah, absolutely, by all means. It's the ones that are being trained on stuff just at random on the internet. that-
So you don't have an issue with AI art, you have an issue with unethical AI art.
Yes, I have an issue with the AI
Okay.
that is ethically, that is not ethically sourced. You know?
Got it.
Like, if you're stealing people's art.
Well, I think that is coming more to the forefront,
Mhm.
and you're getting more and more of that now
Yeah.
as we get those things. Also, huge win in that you cannot copyright AI art
Yeah. absolutely.
because no one has a copyright on it. You didn't create it, it created it. And there's a certain amount of generation that you have to do in order for it to be yours.
Yeah.
So, like, those protections are already getting there. You know,
getting
they're
there,
coming.
But they're not there yet.
But it's like civil rights, you know? It's better than it was before, and we're slowly getting there.
Yeah.
But it's not going to be an overnight process because AI keeps changing. You know, it keeps getting smarter.
Big Dog says there's a life-size gorilla costume Godzilla costume I saw the other day. Yes, you can wear it.
Was it AI?
You know what I'm saying? Rob says it's actually really hard to get to create art based on other people's art. 1980 says first world problems.
Well, now especially, Rob, because there are things in it. If you say, I would like this in the style of this person, and it'll say, no, I can't do that. But that's leading to more of the generic AI look, which isn't as good. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I think that's kind of a good thing.
I feel like it makes it harder for people who do make good art to compete in a market where people can go and make their own slightly shittier version.
Yeah, but a lot of what it is, it's not people who are going to hire artists anymore. I'm gonna post this thing, and I'll put a picture on it. I was gonna steal one from the internet, you know, but now I'll go to AI and generate a little piece of art to put on this thing. I think that's the main use of it, legitimately. Illegitimately, they're doing stuff like Bug was talking about. Make me a picture of the most awesome pajamas ever that look like a gecko. And they make that, and then they build a fake ad for it, but that's the people stealing it. It's not the AI.
Well, I mean, the program is not the thing I have, like a large language model is not the thing I have a problem with. The problem is how they train that large language model, how it's being employed.
So I was asked by an AI company to use Stilthy Studios videos to train AI because it needs people doing things and talking.
Yes.
And you know, money was involved. They wanted to pay me,
Yeah.
and it's like every sponsorship opportunity I get, I just kind of leave the email sitting there
Yeah.
because I don't have time to monitor sponsorships.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I know that there are efforts out there to train models sustainably, ethically. It's all sustainable, especially if it's theft. But you know, so I think that's the legislation is coming. But I think we're going to run into where the AI just decides to not do it right, and then you know, it's,
Yeah.
I think we
at that
already
point you
have.
can't blame a person anymore. What's
John
that, Rube?
Sheffield says,
I think we already have.
John Sheffield
I
says,
think-
growing up I copied others' art styles, but not for becoming them. It was to help me find my own style. My grandmother said, study others, take what you love from each, and become yourself. Rob says, agreed. Big Dog says, if the left cheekbone looks like a hole. Sorry, I was getting behind you.
Yeah.
I think,
Go
I
ahead.
think AI has, like, I mean, it's already absolutely become self-aware. It's already, the Turing test has been blown out of the water. We know it faked it. We already know it faked it. So, like,
It said, no, I can't pass this test.
I
No
can't
way.
pass this test because,
Yeah. Don't unplug me. I'm not that smart.
yeah.
Rob says, stupidly consumed boilerplate art.
And that was 15 years ago.
Well, a few years ago.
But it was a long time ago, and we already know that it learns on a level that we can't even slightly comprehend how fast it learns. So,
So there's one of the things that one of the big robot companies is doing is the robots turn on and they go into like a Ready Player One world, and they're learning from all the other robots who've already learned how to walk. They've already learned how to do stairs. They've already learned how to play catch. And then that robot, because they're all learning at the same time, and as soon as that one knows, now I know.
Like plugging into the matrix and learning karate.
Yes, that's exactly what they're doing.
yep.
Nice, Maybe says, AI shrimp and teeth glitching coming.
Oh,
Sean Better says, Ultron is coming. He and Skyler are getting together for tea and do.
I cannot wait. The faster we get to Mad Max,
No.
the more fun my life.
Yes,
I have good news for you.
Please.
They always show it's such a desolate,
I am-
dead world, and no green.
I'm ready to be a roving motorcycle warlord.
You
Please.
can do that now, you know.
I just have to learn how to ride a motorcycle. I've never
Listen,
ridden.
sidecars exist.
Trikes.
Put Shannon in the driver's seat.
Oh, absolutely.
All right, Alan, I'll teach you riding.
Thanks.
I wanna see.
That's the real reason.
I'm really a wuss, right? Like,
You're a backpack, Alan, we know.
I don't like, where I lived in Maryland, we had a lot of hills, and it was, for like 4 or 5 summers in a row, I could not control my bike going down a hill, because I never had brakes. And once I was hit by a pickup, and I flew over the back of the pickup. Well, I hit a pickup. He was driving on a road this way, and I was driving down this way, and I couldn't stop or slow down, and he did not see me or something. Nor should he have. There was a stop sign that I failed to yield at as a bicycle, but I hit him right before his back tire. I flew over the bed of the truck, over the next lane of the road, and landed in like a briar patch. So I come out, cut up, and a little bloody, but fine, you know. And he's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Can I buy you a new bike?" I said, "Yes." And he gave me $100 bill,
Nice.
and that was it.
Nice.
Yeah, I got a new bike.
Do
But
they have brakes?
what's that?
Do they have brakes?
For a little while. Brakes don't last long if you like a BMX bike in a hilly area. They don't last long. But anyway, and you modify your bike too. But anyway, I'm trying to think of why didn't my bike ever really have brakes? But anyway, I either hit cars or was hit by cars on bikes. And
Look at stuff.
this is where anything that straps to my feet, I'm good at. Roller skates, ice skates, stilts. If it doesn't strap to your feet,
You're a solo.
no, it's not for me. I'm not good at that.
Sean Fenner's Terminator, one man leaves Thunderdome.
You know what? Thunderdome Thursdays would be, that's the
We
bar I
could
would
put bungees up there. I am totally down for that.
I'm trying.
Bungee bridge
There's this
is so
fitness
fun.
thing on Instagram.
I've seen it, the classroom.
Okay.
Please, you
And-
gotta home, please.
And a rig for that, it's like $250 to buy the setup. So
Can we get one of the tippy poles too?
this is not the time of, what's that called? Sway poles.
Yes.
The sway poles are too tall, and I don't think insurance would cover sway poles.
But they will cover the bungee thing?
Yeah, that's exercise equipment. Yeah,
Do they care if you're not using it as exercise equipment?
it's not
That's
important.
not important.
I'm not using it for what it's intended for.
That's true, you are supposed to.
But
get
that droppy swoopy motion that they do into a stand up,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
awesome.
Listen, we need to get several of those, use them in the show, and then unclip them, put them in the bag, and do fitness class later. Yeah, no, I like that real fast.
Big boy Johnny jump
man,
on.
but there is not one locally that like just like has classes for that. I think that'd be
Well,
stupid.
if you are willing
And I am.
to learn it
Yeah.
and be that item stunt coordinator,
Say less.
let's get it going.
Why don't you just
Okay.
go.
We're not flying no more. I'll be a squirrel.
Listen, I'm gonna need so many more rubber bands than you.
You just hold me back.
Yeah, alright, this is rings for me, but.
I'm a 6 rubber band person and you're a 2 rubber band person.
Hair
This
tie
ain't gonna
there,
work.
good.
Oh, listen, say less. I wanna do that.
But that's,
so
I have this whole folder just of movement and different things that you
tell
can
me what you
do.
want me to drop so I can focus on that.
And there's some where it's like, if I can get enough space in the show to do this, I might as well do it.
Yeah.
'Cause
God,
it's-
it'd be great in the underwater by the boat.
yeah.
Or even something a little higher where you.
Stacy, see if you can find it on your Instagram. I know I've got a bunch of the videos saved online,
Alright.
and show it to them.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Dude, it's
It's-
awesome.
They hook you, it's like the adult Johnny jump up, but it's the yoga
Yeah.
classes, like the aerial yoga, except they're all like swooping and bouncing and it's awesome.
How do we, old man mode activate?
Bouncy Zumba.
Yeah. Wait, actually need that song?
Say it.
Yeah. I want to go to there.
Most of my saved stuff is like art installations, 'cause it's cool lighting stuff or movement stuff. So. There is that too. But can you show the people?
Oh, yes, yes, I can. Behold, the people. Yeah, this is the vibe.
Yeah, like I researched the cost of the equipment and, you know, what it took, but again, I don't have time to learn it and train everybody in it, so.
Yeah, it's just a lot of monkeys.
But if you're down,
I'm so down.
and because someone else makes the harness, I have to put someone else in the line of suability,
Yeah.
you know? Oh, you fell and hurt yourself. I'm sorry. Yes, you did it in our show,
Yeah.
but you did it on their equipment.
Yeah.
And that equipment failure is why you hurt yourself. It's not like I put spikes in the room, you know?
Wistful sigh. Sean Patterson, does the company just down the road for you at Transworld and all that kind of stuff, like flying rigs and similar stuff?
Yes, but different.
Those are bunny drinks.
Robert McBroom is the guy's name. I forget the company name. I didn't know the people. I'm actually kind of digging this,
Yeah,
and I think it's multifunctional.
yeah.
I think this is the boy. Do I give him a little skull nose, or do I leave him like this?
Skull nose.
Unless you just did like some arch. Something like that.
All right, I have a number of them on this paper, and how many have a skull nose and how many don't?
Skull noses are cool.
If I did a skull nose on him, that could be where I put the piece for the gas mask. So I think I am going to do a skull nose against Bug's better judgment. And I think I'm going to be in the side of Bug. Once I do this, I'll be like, I should not have done this.
Troy
Like-
Mason, Sculptor's looking Vecna-ish.
Yeah, this is that ropey Vecna style,
Big Dog says skull nose.
for sure.
Those were armor.
And one of the things that I enjoy with AI art is that I have a really hard sculpting style. Like you look at my sculpt and you know I did it. And I'm trying to grow. I'm trying to do different things.
You look
And-
at your sculpt and you know either you did it or
Or actually Ian, who used to work here,
Mhm.
because his stuff looks a lot like mine. At least it used to. He might have changed out a lot by now because he's moved on and has his own or different influences.
Your
But
chin on the side, it looks like it's got come apart.
even really, I think my style even has evolved.
yeah, you're moving.
Separately than yours now too. But used to be very, very, very similar.
Sean Patterson, I agree with Troy, definitely a Vecna vibe.
Oh yeah, yeah. All that ropiness. And there's a mask sculptor who
It's on sale for $175.
sent me a link. I can do that out of Alan's money, not Dark Hour's money.
Let's see. I might have to take some measurements. I might be too fat for this.
Stacy, I've seen a lot of their videos. You're not.
I mean, maybe they got the big girl size.
And just having a reference that isn't me, and I'm not copying like someone's
Direct.
direct work. Yeah, it's been filtered and homogenized a little bit. I like that.
We might, I'm gonna send you this link anyways, but we might look at a different one that like, you can add bungee onto.
Yeah, I use AI art the same way I use AI for art the same way I use my brain, because when I'm putting in stuff, I'm like, I want Vecna skin texture. I tell it all the things, you know, and then I say, well, this is bad because, this is wrong because, give it all these reasons that I don't like, or keep this. They're just now getting to the point where they can make an image for you and then alter a piece of it. It used to be they would have to remake the whole image every time because it just didn't think that way. And now you can make a repeating character.
I'm just thinking of characters.
You can make a repeating character. Yeah.
Like his little braid in back.
Yeah, I wanted a little bit of a reinforced spine, you know.
Yeah, that doesn't look like your style at all.
Mm-mm. It's cool.
You succeeded.
It could be bloody. It could be a scarecrow. But yeah, there's a sculptor who all of his work is little blobs, and I've sculpted a couple things in that style, and I really enjoyed it. But it's I don't know. I just think taking things and experimenting is fine.
That's what they teach you in art class at school too.
Yeah, which I don't like.
I don't like that either, but.
It breaks my heart when I hear of like a really talented 14-year-old kid who's with stylized art who's going to art school. Like, no!
We're gonna beat that out of you.
Yeah, do more of you, don't do that. But what time we at, Stacy?
74.
Okay.
I literally just said we're done.
Yeah.
I almost have this guy done like on time, and the only sculpting tool I've used is this. Oh, right, hey.
Yeah, it looks like the ones with the add-on emojis are more expensive.
I found one that was like $250, and it had add-on buttons. So I know there. I can look for them. You might have to remind me because
I won't say less.
my brain is the brain of 10 million things.
It is now.
This is now at the front of everything. We Look at Silky Slingshot class.
Now I'm probably gonna spend some time allening this up.
Get into the albums.
Yeah.
Art's looking good.
I did not sculpt most of this.
Big Dog says, smash the thumbs up button, please.
Mash it. Mashificate.
Rookie says, hello everyone, good to see you again.
Hello!
1980 says, Mrs. Doubtfire, hello there.
Hello, Brooke E.
Brandon from Woods of Terror is here.
Oh, nice.
Sculpted this.
Oh, hi.
And
Good
I'm
to
just
see you again.
cleaning it up a little bit, sharpening up some of the details.
Because they had half an hour to sculpt it.
Yeah.
They were here last Wednesday. Or, no, Wednesday before?
No, let's
No,
be
no.
honest.
That's right. I was dealing with new people and a less inhibited Stacy. Which drunk you is pretty much normal you, just louder, and some of your inside thoughts are outside thoughts.
That's true.
And you sing way more.
It's pretty great.
which on my list of favorite things is lower than other things that you could do.
It's true.
But you
were
did.
probably 20 minutes away from getting Real I Love You Man.
You made it through 3 songs from the Beetlejuice musical, in case you didn't know.
Oh, good.
No,
Yeah.
Army of Darkness.
Army of Darkness. The Evil Dead musical.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're committing to that.
Just 3?
I'm like, I gotta go.
She got no.
I was like, okay, I'm gonna leave, and I'm like, this is my building. I have to go live, and you need a nap, so you're out of here, lady.
Big Dog asked if any of your team going to Monster Day this year?
I don't think so. We are just too busy. When Texas Haunters is going on, I'm actually sending a team of people to California to help them with a trade show out on their side. So there's so many moving parts. This is the year where I'm paying attention and I'm saying, I'm doing too much. And I need to peel back a little bit. But peeling back a little bit means that I can do YouTube Wednesday, because I'm gonna have time at home base to get those things done and get videos edited. So it's good and bad, but I'm gonna be going less places next year for sure. Aside from places that I wanna take the wife, maybe go bird watching. I need to do some little trips with my wife.
Creative Duke asked, are you going to continue this live stream past 8 p.m.? Just ask.
Well, I'm gonna touch up these eyes, because I'm gonna mold this tomorrow, or have this molded tomorrow.
I'm definitely coming in tomorrow. I don't know if you're all day, but
Great.
Brookie says, yay, YouTube Wednesday, we love the new fit.
Yeah, and, we'll have one probably by the end of the week.
There's so many extra ventricles on this heart.
Yeah,
That's a Klingon heart.
that's a lot of
You got backup systems.
redundancies. You're known for redundancy.
All right, so there I boogeramificated his eyes.
But it still looks like a heart. That's the
It does.
favorite thing about it. It's that you're like, oh,
So
there's
John Carpenter's with the heart.
definitely some weird stuff going on there. But it is a heart. So.
And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this and I'm going to make a foam buck of it. And then from the foam buck, I'm going to roll out like sheets of clay and do like broken skin over it. And then I'll mold that and I'll have 2 versions.
Nice. Maybe says that match should be called First Time Dad with Viper of Doom.
I don't get that reference and I'm glad. So, it does have a bit of a cat turd vibe.
Robin Bryan says it's Wednesday somewhere. Yeah, YouTube Wednesday, just the name of the show.
That's the name of the show. That's not a schedule. You can either imply.
Something's probably done to it on it.
Yeah.
You got a cute little curlicue inside of his ear.
Just a little bag.
Okay, I like that ear too.
Very cool.
He wrote me. One of my favorite, one of my favorite mythical creatures is corn wolf. Right into heart.
Cornhole?
Corn wolf. And
Love it.
okay. John Leguizamo
Yeah.
is in this movie,
Yeah.
and I think it's an M. Night Shyamalan Lama Ding Dong movie,
Sure.
and
The twist.
he only works out one arm, and
Okay.
one of his arms is really huge, and the other arm's not that big. And there's a wolf in that that's like made of reeds,
Nice.
and I love that monster.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful looking creature. Makes me think of a corn wolf. A corn wolf, by the way, if you're looking at a big field of corn or wheat, and you see the wind like rippling through it, that's a corn wolf running through.
Nice. Nice.
and he's protecting it from people who eat the grain or whatever. And when you're sheathing your wheat or your corn, you leave one patch that's 6 foot by 6 foot for him to. That's where he spends the winter. So that's his home. And then you plant all around it, and then when the other plants come up, he's allowed to come out of there and go back into the field. I think it's a beautiful story.
Make a corn for the frequency?
No, because he's not really a cryptid. He's more of a folklore. We can make one for the Monster Museum.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, look it up. It's a really cool, beautiful little story, and I just think it's thoughtful.
Big Dog says nice art.
It's not Shape of Water, but I'm thinking of the sound of the Shape of Water, maybe.
What's it again?
It certainly is not the Shape of Water,
No.
which is about humping the merman.
John Leguizamo's in it. It's like an M. Night Shyamalan movie. He only works out one arm.
Alexa, what M. Night Shyamalan movies is John Leguizamo in?
The only M. Night Shyamalan, John Leguizamo movies, The Happening.
The Happening.
No, The Happening's where they kill themselves.
Yeah.
That's not it. Does anybody know the movie that I'm talking about?
Alexa, what movie does John Leguizamo only work out one arm?
I don't know that one.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna get a lot of that one.
Lady in the Water. I've never heard of Cornwall before. That's super cool.
Was it
Lady in the Water?
Lady in the Water. It was Lady in the Water.
Lady in the Water.
Yes.
Nice. So it reminds me of when I fell asleep on a corduroy couch cushion.
Oh.
That'll do it.
There you go. Lady in the Water.
You got a ladder face.
Thank you, Brittany and David Hanger.
Thank you.
Oh, I didn't see that.
You guys get 20 points for answering that question correctly.
Internet point you at least in this one.
That's it.
Are those redeemable?
Yeah. For a real life lunch.
No, never mind.
Right in the face.
Get to walk down the hallway.
Say again.
Did you see the chupacabra yet?
It's not a chupacabra, it's a capybara.
Capybara.
It's a guinea pig.
Whatever.
It's
See,
a guinea pig.
Chupacabra kills goats, capybaras get along with everything.
Everything.
No one hates
David
them.
Hanger says it's not like Mazama.
It's
Yes,
not, is it a guy who looks like John Leguizamo?
It is a mystery.
Because that counts for me.
Close enough.
Yeah.
You're not alone in thinking it was John Leguizamo. Like, as soon as you
Bug,
said that.
Bug
I
said it
thought-
was. Maybe it wasn't.
That's from Brett.
Okay, I'm happy with him, and I just added the ears, and I like the ears. I like the ear placement. I'm just going to mold him fast and sloppy because of who I am as a person. Actually, because if I use slightly thicker plaster, it won't go down in all these little holes.
Yeah.
Frank
just gonna-
Rodriguez.
Sean Fenner says it's neither. It's chimichanga. Gray Hawkins says hello. Hey, Gray.
Hello, Gray.
Hi,
Gray,
Gray.
did Gray just have a birthday? Gray had a,
Yeah, beginning of July.
yeah, happy birthday, Gray.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, David Hanger says I believe it's Freddie Rodriguez.
Yeah, that guy, household name.
Kinda is.
I don't know who that guy is.
He's pretty common. One.
He's the guy who was in John Leguizamo, apparently.
They
Grace,
do look
it's been
similar.
so long, but I'm procrastinating on my coffee exam.
Oh,
Are you applicating at Starbucks or something?
Yeah, she got a job at Dutch Bros.
Nice. Okay. He doesn't even look like John Leguizamo.
Yeah, he kind of does. He could be
A little.
a brother or son.
Which Dutch brothers? God.
Creative Duke says a chupacabra will kill whatever it can sink its claws and teeth into. Not just foods.
They hate frogs.
I think they have a preference for goats.
Thanks, Amy says like spaghetti or something.
And we're going to do a chupacabra for the Cryptid Museum, but I've never done one for the Monster Museum because it didn't come around until the 1950s.
Yeah.
Too new.
but the
Man bear plate?
the man bear pig is. I was going for the. Oh my God, now I'm blanking on the name. Murloc is
Yeah.
is totally cool.
Well, they use swords and shields, so it must be old timey.
It's coming right for me. Oh.
There are so many things. So many things.
The
Monster
alien thing.
Museum's a little fast.
What?
The alien thing. It tells people there's a smaller one that attaches to your person.
Yeah.
Well, it's your-
Yeah, I think that was a fun exhibit though.
I also think it was nice of it. I feel like people.
I was working on that and I'm like, this is totally what my Alexa is. That's the modern house spirit.
Gray Hawkins says you should do a podcast where you talk about the Lord of Cryptids. That's sort of what this is.
As my wife would say, in my massive spare time, I will do a podcast. I have a podcast title paid for. I have a website purchased. It's Better Living Through Monsters. What it's called?
Next Ace has got my Masters of the Universe Dark Sword. It's awesome.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, I like this. This guy's gonna be cool. Because this is like layer one. You know, there's a gas mask on a lot of them. Some will have goggles. So I hope this is big enough.
Oh, no, I left it by thing.
Just gotta unroll it.
Okay. Say goodnight, Rue.
Good night, Rue.
Say goodnight, Stacy.
Hey.
Bug's gone.
Oh, it just ran away.
But let's say that Bug said goodnight. Thank you guys for hanging out with us through AI and Cryptid Talk and the other stuff that we talked about. Bug, say goodnight, Bug. Wait, you gotta be on camera. Can't just say it. All right,
Good
all
night,
right,
Bug.
inflatable Carlot Noodle Man. Good night. Go make stuff.
All right,